Hello, boys and girls, this is Anders here, of course, and welcome to some more Battlefield 3. This week is gonna be quite the exciting week. We're gonna have a PDW weapons, or actually that's personal defense weapons week. But yeah, we're gonna have a PDW week where I show off all the personal defensive weapons, like here. Well, this is the PDW-R, very short name. Gonna show off all of the other PDW weapons as well. Maybe also shotguns. Maybe next week could be shotgun week. I don't know. I thought about doing this like when I saw a couple of your guys' comments on the last couple of videos, and I thought like, fuck, that's a really good idea, and I've been enjoying myself greatly. It's not super easy, but I mean they're actually quite good weapons, and you can play since you can have them in every single class. You can have a lot of fun with these little bastards, simply because they're usually quite good at hip firing. Anyways, sorry that there haven't been any Battlefield 3 videos for a couple of days. There's a good reason for it, or actually it's not a good reason, but it's a reason. I derped like crazy. Usually what I do is I record a gameplay, then I save the video, and then I go ahead and edit it and put commentary on it, and then render it out as a video and then upload it to YouTube. But this time I had rendered, or not rendered, but I had edited and put commentary on the video and saved the file, but not rendered out the video yet. And I happened to delete both maps before actually rendering it out, so I did a ton of job on two videos and then basically just deleted them without actually finishing them, like the last just hit go button basically. So yeah, I fucked up big time, and that's why there hasn't been a Battlefield video in a couple of days, so I'm sorry about that, but there's gonna be more Battlefield, don't worry. I got two nice PDW weapons gameplays recorded during Friday, so it's gonna be a-okay, guys. I'm gonna make up for it, don't worry. So this is actually gonna be a mailbox episode, or brevlåda as it's called in Swedish. So I'm gonna read two mails as usual. You guys can send in your own mails. Make sure to give the mails the subject, or basically the name of the email, Q&A or brevlåda or mailbox, depending on yeah, doesn't matter really. As long as you put one of those three in, it's gonna be a-okay, and I know it's not spam, so I don't have to delete your mail. If you don't put anything in the topic, or you put something weird in the topic, like, I don't know, hello Anders, then I might probably delete it. So remember to do that, and the email address will be in the description below if I haven't forgotten to actually put it there, like I do sometimes. If I have, just post a comment telling me I forgot about it, and I'm gonna make sure to put it there again. First email comes in, and it says, hello Anders, or hello Anders. It's a strong fucking Viking from Sweden here. I'm guessing it's another Swedish person. I was wondering what you think about overpowered guns, and also what you think about different hair colors. If it affects how smart you are you smarter if you're blonde and are a boy than blonde and a girl? Please take this with in your next video stuff. Ta gärna med de här frågorna i nästa video där du pratar om saker. Hello! Basically he said the same thing again as he did in the last part, but in Swedish instead. Please include these questions in the next video about stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, let's talk about the hair color first. I don't think, or I know rather, that actually hair color has nothing to do with intelligence, of course. I know that for a fact, but I do think that sometimes blonde girls might have a little bit more fun than brunette girls and stuff like that, simply because of stereotypes, and because if you're a blonde girl, you kind of are expected to have a little bit more fun and be a bit more wild, and you might be that just because of that, not because you're actually blonde, but that's because what people expect of you. It's kind of like almost like a placebo effect. So basically you go out of your way of having fun and enjoying life, so to say, maybe a little bit extra, just because that's what people expect of you, and thus you have more fun as a blonde. That's the only thing I can really say about that. When it comes to overpowered weapons, I gotta say, of course I don't really like overpowered weapons, but I mean, the thing is that in a game where you have weapons that have different stats and similar, it's impossible to never make an overpowered weapon. If you would make every weapon exactly the same, sure, then no weapon would be overpowered, but then there's no reason to have different weapons. It would be fucking boring. It would be fucking boring. It would be no fun at all to have different kinds of weapons if all of them were the same. And if you're gonna have a lot of different weapons and you're gonna change some of them, of course, some of them are gonna be more powerful than others, and you're gonna end up with a little bit overpowered weapons. For example, like the M16A3. I mean, like, we can all say that no, it's not overpowered, but of course it's a little bit overpowered. But I don't blame guys. I would say that balancing weapons is one of the hardest things to do in multiplayer games. It is extremely difficult. It is. I would never want to have to do it myself, because I can imagine it is a pain compared to like designing a map or designing how a weapon should look like. It is way harder to actually make it work good without being overpowered. And thus, I gotta say that in Battlefield 3, I would say that the weapons are pretty good balanced actually. And of course, as I said, the M16A3 is a little bit overpowered, but I mean, you can't do anything about that, as I said earlier. So I don't think overpowered weapons are bad if they're just a little bit better, if they're just the best gun out there. But I think using a gun that's overpowered because it's broken, that is of course bad and shows bad morals. For example, like when the smoke launcher shot completely straight, so it was like a freaking rail gun, or when the dart gun did like 500 damage instead of like 100 damage, that is a bad thing to use. That is of course very bad to use. You're just setting a bad example for everyone else who likes to play the same game, and you're making everyone pissed off. So when it comes to using the M16A3, I kind of think it's a little bit boring when everyone is using it, because like you think to yourself like, why am I using this crappy gun? Because I want to have a little bit fun. But then again, like, because I'm using that gun, I'm getting punished, and people are like pooping all over me because my gun is not even close enough to being as good as that gun, like the gun that this guy is using. But sadly he kind of sucks. I end up like pooping on him. But yeah. So, I mean, a little bit overpowered guns like the M16A3, I mean, that's sure, it kind of sucks a little bit, but, I mean, use it if you want to use it. I mean, it's not cheating, but using overpowered weapons that's overpowered because, like, extremely overpowered because they're broken, it's not even part of the game, that it should be like it is, that is, of course, bad, in my opinion. Let's go to the last and final question. Dear Anders, first of all, I would like to say that your videos always cheers me up. If I'm ever having a bad day, I watch one of your videos and forget about what it is that was making me sad that day. Your videos are big inspiration to me, and I would love if you made them forever. I hope to make them forever too. Thank you very much. My question is, what would you do if Minecraft Feed the Beast and Minecraft Vanilla servers shut down for some reason? Would you find other servers to play on, or play single player let's play? Thank you, Caleb Fortner. Oh, that is a really good question, Caleb. Oh my lord. I mean, I love it on the Minecraft server. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this. So if the Minecraft servers would shut down, I would probably, I mean, this is a kind of 50-50. I would probably get really pissed off, and I might even stop playing Minecraft altogether, to be honest. Or I would go the other way around and maybe start up my single player let's play again, or maybe join another server like the Hermitcraft server, because I mean, I have my friend the Corral is there, and also Generic Bees, and Generic Bees kind of running it. Generic Bee, the sneaky son of a bitch, he's part of 2 really good servers. Damn guy, he's spoiled. He has it too good. Two excellent servers to play on. No, but I can imagine it might be really hard to pick between the 2 servers, and especially now also when it's like Feed the Beast and Vanilla server on both the Minecraft and oh man, now I don't even remember the name because I'm so freaking derpy. And the Hermitcraft server, of course. No, but that's probably what I would do. There's probably a 50-50 chance that I would just get super angry and like upset that Good would shut it down or ban me or whatever that would happen, or Minecraft might, like, I don't know, for some reason it would break. I would probably get us pissed off and sad that I would be like, fuck this shit, I'm stopping playing Minecraft to like forever. Or I would get really pissed off and kind of sad, and then like pick myself up and then join the Hermitcraft server, or maybe even, as I said, start up my own Let's Play again, like it was like way back when I wasn't really a fan of multiplayer, before I actually had like cool people to play with and stuff like that, because multiplayer is only fun if you have good friends to play with, to be honest. I mean, there's no reason to play multiplayer if you don't have a server you can join where you have a couple of your good friends that you trust. If it's just random people, there's no real reason, because random people might just poop all over your constructions in Minecraft and it's gonna be sad and stuff. Anyways, this gameplay is going towards its end, and as you might sadly realize by now, we're kind of losing, and we did, yes, I know. I'm gonna try to win most of the rounds, but it is very hard to get good gameplay with the PDW weapons, so some I might lose and show anyway, simply because it takes way too long time to get a good gameplay with lots of kills and a win at the same time. But as usual, thank you guys for watching, have a wonderful day, bye bye.